morning, gorgeous ones. I look like I've just got out of bed, and that's because I have been awake for quite a while. But this morning I decided to do my meditation in bed because I'm looking out, it's cold, it's hail, and you know, this is an example of good enough. So I love talking about good enough because for a lot of people, a lot of us, we don't do something because we think it's not quite good enough. So as an example, most people when they think about meditation, they think they have to do it in a special chair or, you know, on a special pillow, or it has to have, candles. There has to be sort of an ambiance that makes it happen. But in fact, it doesn't. Good morning, Jodes. You can do it whenever you want. So I think for a lot of us, good morning, Kerry, we want to make a behavioural change, but we feel like unless we can commit to it properly, we're not going to bother because, you know, it's part of that all or nothing. And it's part of those many, many stories that we have in our head about, you know, if you're going to do something, do it properly. Well, I'm here to tell you, you don't have to do it properly. Good enough is good enough. So if I want to lie in bed and do my meditation under the doona, then I will. Oh, Louise, thank you. So Louise is part of our 12-week Mind-Body Rebalance. And we had a great session. These current weeks, we're talking about really a lot of emotional eating. Hello, Susan, gorgeous. So good enough is enough. Doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to meditate every, 10 minutes every day on a cushion. If you want to do sometimes snuggled up under your doona, that's fine. Do whatever you want. It's a bit like the food. You know, people get worried. Good morning, Amy. Get worried about tracking macros perfectly. But I can tell you, your body will be, copes. It doesn't matter if you've had 25 grams of carbs one day and 45 the next day. You haven't buggered up your whole life over it. And I think this is where we get stuck in this perfectionism, that it has to be perfect. So a lot of people will not start something if they feel they can't commit 100%. And the thing is that that's a story. This is what we've been talking a lot about in the Mind-Body Rebalance, is the stories in our head. And the reason those stories are in our head is that they've been, perpetuated through various ads, society, storytelling. Lots of people will say, if you're going to do something properly, if you're going to do something, do it properly. Near enough, and whereas I'm from the school of near enough is good enough. And so many people get stuck in perfectionism. And Mary and I are not perfect. We put out billions of posts with spelling mistakes. But if I was concerned about being perfect, then I'd never do anything. So don't worry about it being perfect. Just get cracking on whatever it is that you want to do. If you want to start walking, just start just down to your letterbox and back. You don't have to start with a perfect plan, with the perfect pants and the perfect runners. Just start a little bit, because what we need to do with ourselves is just build a little bit of trust. And you can keep doing something if it doesn't have to be perfect. It's much easier. And you know my phrase, I love trying to make things easy. I'm not lazy, I like it easy. We all want ease in our life. And losing weight can be easy if we get out of the way of ourselves. All right, beautiful people. It's a long weekend in Australia, celebrating the Queen's birthday. So for lots of us, that means we're going away. Be mindful. I'm going away I feel like I'm going away all the time, but I'm going away with two of my bestest girlfriends, and I will just stay on my plan. I don't need, sweets anymore. I don't have to worry about lollies. I might have a champagne with them, but otherwise, stick to your plan. It's easy. All right, beautifuls. Have a wonderful, easy weekend. I will probably not see you Monday. I'll see you Tuesday. Bye, darlings.